Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. We're going to quickly take a look at a breakdown of everything that was kind of released with the Dokkan Now and get a good feel for it, and take a look at Vegeta and some of the other major announcements. So I did watch this on a live stream, kind of went through it in a bit more detail there. Saiyan Day will start on the 18th of March, as it does every year. Depending on your time zone, could be the 17th evening, could be early on the 19th, just going to depend on your time zone. So yeah, first thing first, a login bonus of 12 stones, pretty cool, which is always kind of sweet. And then we have some missions, those are going to be 33 stones, so we're looking at 45 stones already. We have an infinite Dragon Ball history, it's going to have special missions for Super Saiyans and Gifted Warriors, and this is going to amount to another 27 stones. So we're looking at 72 so far, which isn't bad going, all things considered. We then have a burst mode. Burst mode is 19 stones, for anyone who doesn't know. And this burst mode is against Cell. If by now you don't know who the character is, I can't really help you, but yeah, burst mode, pretty cool. Obviously this will be released during the course of the celebration. So we're going to watch the video for Vegeta, and then we'll kind of take a look at everything. So yeah, let's give it a watch quickly.
You need more than calculations to understand us, Saiyan. Have a taste of Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack!
So yeah, pretty cool stuff actually, in terms of Vegeta there. I think really nice. So they kind of, the animations are okay. I'm not going to say they're amazing, but they're pretty good. They're like solid animations. I like them. I think they're solid. I think they're okay. I think they could have done a bit better with the source material, but I think it's okay. I think the Big Bang Attack looks good. The Kara screen looks good. There's certain parts I don't like. I think the transformation could have been a bit better. The OST is great, but this part here, like this part here, could have been done a little bit better. And then the actual transformation itself, awesome voice line. But this bit right here, just will pop now. That's great. That there, this not working for me. But hey, I think overall still pretty decent. You'll be happy if you're a Vegeta fan. You won't be super happy if you're not. So here we go. We're going to take a look, obviously, at his abilities. So he's a Pure Saiyans, Transformation Boost, Vegeta's Family, Super Saiyans, Android Cell Saga, Battle Wits, Gifted Warriors, Master Evolution. That's all kind of standard. Vegeta's Family, Super Saiyans, 170%, and then 30% for Pure Saiyans, Battle Wits, and Master Evolution. So basically, Super Trunks' Super Saiyan Vegeta's, Trunks', yeah, Goku's, Super Saiyan 2 Goku's, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's. But not bad. I think it's a decent-ish category. To be honest with you, it's not anything crazy, but it's a decent-ish category. Raises attack and defense, causes immense damage to the enemy, and steals super attack. So pretty good. He raises attack and defense on his base. This is where things get interesting. So he has key +2 attack and defense 150%, guard sword attacks, and then He reduces damage received by 18%, launches an additional super attack for 3 turns from the character's entry turn. So that's pretty good. It's going to help him stack. More HP remaining when he attacks for the first time. In a turn, the greater the additional attack boost received within the turn, up to 150%. So basically, he, depending on your HP at the time, he can have up to 150% additional attack, which is pretty good. More HP remaining when a character receives an attack for the first time, the greater the additional defense boost. So again, applying defense based on when he receives his attack. And then that'll kick in. Then he gets an additional 31% defense with each attack received. So guard, lots of raw defense, 18% damage reduction to kind of take the edge off. So far, pretty good. Stacking attack and defense, all really nice. Launches an additional attack. There's a great chance of becoming a super attack when there's an ally whose name includes Goku, or an enemy whose name includes Goku. So again, pretty good, nice and flexible, nothing too crazy there. Then we'll skip ahead. Can transform when HP is 18% or more starting from the third turn. So that's nice. Nice and easy to transform. Really good stuff. Honestly, super duper simple. I like it a lot. Actually, I think it's a really good. Yeah, I think it's a really good. Like, that's good. I think the transform conditions are good. I like everything so far. When you transform them, though, only greatly raises attack and defense. That's fine. Causes immense damage to enemies. Seals super attack. That's really good. Then you have the passive skill, Shocking Evolution, Key plus 3, attack and defense of 180%, guards all attacks, reduces damage received by 18%, so pretty good. Basically permanent additions to what he had before, plus additional passive, an additional attack of 180% when attacking if HP is 30% or more, and then you get an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, so that's pretty good. An additional attack of 30% if their HP is 80% or less, 30% if their HP is 6% or less, 50% if they're 40% or less, and these will be multiplicatives, so it's not the same as having 110% additional attack. It's like the equivalent of having an additional 190% attack, so it looks pretty good. Then an additional defense of 180% when receiving an attack, and launches an additional super within the turn after receiving an attack, and disables the enemy's action, so that's pretty cool. I think he looks pretty busted. I'm not gonna lie. He looks really solid. Big Bang Attack can be activated after the character received an attack 3 or more times, or when facing one enemy whose HP is 80% or less. Guaranteed crits and massively raises attack. So Vegeta looking pretty good. We'll see with his link set, but if he's got the standard Super Saiyan Vegeta link set, he's going to just be really good. Guard plus 18% damage reduction, plus big raw defense, plus stacking attack and defense in base form. Should be fairly tanky enough. Active skill and transformation all very easy to use. So on paper, looking very good, to be honest with you. Looking like a very good pickup. They then did some more announcements relating to some of the update schedules. Very importantly, obviously mentioning the Super EZAs, and we'll take a look at Goku's effects that they added now, or his details. And then they kind of mentioned a couple of UI changes. So let's take a look at these Super Awakenings, because I think that's what everyone's obviously super interested in. So Super Extreme Z Awakenings, they will be passive skill focus boosts, so they're not going to boost stats or anything. They will come out on the 21st, with the first one between JP and Global as well. And then they teased MUI Goku, but it won't. MUI Goku is not going to have one. This is just for teasing purposes. And yeah, he looks pretty cool. Obviously, Mystery Super Technique Super Saiyan 3 Goku is the next big pickup with his Super EZA, and his passive looks pretty good. Key plus 2, attack and defense at 200%, performs guaranteed crit for 1 turn, then gives all allies 20% crit chance, gives extreme class allies 10% crit chance for the first 3 turns. He's definitely got different kind of staggerings of his effect, but basically he has 150% for 5 turns on top of his 200%. On top of that, he has another additional 150%, so we're looking at like a solid like 600% at this point, with a high chance of launching an additional super attack when performing a super attack for 7 turns. Then he gets another attack and defense of 100% when performing a super attack starting from the 8th turn. This will replace his 5 and 7 turn buff basically. Then he has a medium chance of evasion plus an extra 30% before attacking, and if he does evade, he gets 150% defense and also a 50% crit chance. So you can build them full additional, lots of crit chance versus rotation, very good stuff. Evasion related units, so 60% evasion before super, 30% after super, plus obviously the big increases in defense. I think he looks pretty good, honestly speaking. I like him a lot. I think they did really well there. And then yeah, they announced a couple more things. So they're going to do some story related UI changes. I think is really good. Some story recap moments, and I think that's going to be really awesome. They're going to give players the ability to copy teams, which is cool. If you're struggling to make a team, you can kind of copy some of the other teams. Then they did like a little event, basically where he needed to knock down the numbers 3, 1, and 8 to get us 18 extra stones, which he did, which was cool. And then they mentioned a little bit here about how they're going to be working on the enemy skills, like creating new ways to fight enemies basically and interact with them, which I think is good. And they announced a social media campaign, and that's it. They mentioned that there will be more Saiyan Day stuff that will pop later on. I don't think we'll have a part 2, but yeah, I think overall, honestly speaking, pretty good sesh, pretty good little announcement, and I think, yeah, honestly, really solid. I think Vegeta looks good. Animations, but he looks really good. Super Easy A looks good. Content looks a little bit barren, but I think overall, a decent Dokkan Now. That's it from me. Bye.